Hello and welcome to the Quever channel. I'm Jason, your host. I repeat, I do not support Palestine action. They have now been proscribed as basically a terrorist supporting organisation, and I think that's right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all you boomers and whiny grass-touching people who have been following them and so outraged at all the problems, completely covering over anything that Palestine's done wrong. They are funded by bad people, by bad countries, and it is not good. And what kind of fucking ego did they have to think they could break into a secure military installation? And it would have been bad enough if they had just painted on the wall or something, but no. These fuckers thought they could get away with throwing paint inside the engines of two military jets, causing £7 million down. Taking two military jets, part of the defence of this fucking country, out of action. That's a terrorist act. Sorry. That's why their appeal hasn't gone through. That's why no matter how much their lawyers bitch and whine, they're not going to get away with it. That's why the arrests have started. I'm sorry. The stuff going on in Gaza is tragic. The stuff going on towards the Palestinian ordinary people is tragic. But it's of their own fucking doing. Their own doing. They supported and voted in Hamas. They work with terrorist organisations, Palestinians do. They commit terrorist crimes. They don't give a shit about the West. I'm sorry, they don't. And they have committed so many. We're always pushing the, oh my God, Israel did this, Israel did. Let's put this in perspective. Most of the stuff that Israel has done before the attack on Israel, was defensive in nature. The amount of money they spend on their defence, their Iron Dome and everything else, is more than anybody else does. Because they're in a position where nearly every country around them has said, we want to commit genocide against you. And yes, you can go back into history, they were given this land. Yes. Deal with it. Stop fucking whining about the past. Oh my God. That ship has sailed. They're there. Grow the fuck up and stop being children. It's like the bloody horrible thing that happened at the music festival. And everybody was fucking cheered. These people basically kill the IDF. All this kind of fucking crap. And the ego of the artist thinking he'd get away with it. There was a lot of people like me who were horrified at what they were saying and what everybody was fucking cheering for. You know what IDF stands for? Israeli Defence Force. Created because fucking every country around them was trying to kill them off. And the reason they've got such an amazing, one of the best fucking intelligence networks in the world is because every fucker around them is trying to murder them. And yes, it's tragic what's happened in Gaza, but that's on the Palestinians. That's on fucking Hamas. That's on them. They started that. No, don't stop fucking going back like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years. Bullshit. Let's deal with what happens now. When they actually came in, how the fuck could these people be so fucking blind at that music festival to not realise that just such a fucking music festival, a little tiny music festival, where kids were there and teenagers to celebrate and were basically hunted down and rounded up and killed and set fire to on that day. And you expected Israel to just turn the other cheek again. I'm sorry that pretty much the entire of Gaza has to be razed to the floor. But fucking Hamas is like a fucking tick or a cockroach. It hides in basements of hospitals. It hides in refugee camps. It hides in aid areas. And so are the people Israel's supposed to say, oh no, we won't attack them. No, Israel's had enough. I'm sorry, Palestinians, you need to own your own problems and deal with your own leadership. And stop and the people in fucking Palestine, actions need to stop being fucking terrorists. Sorry. Find a better way to protest. No peaceful protest has ever been stopped. You can have peaceful protests. You can have walks and all this, and you can get your point across without breaking the law, without committing terrorist actions. Because where do you cross the line? If it's okay to break into a military organisation and deface and damage to assets of the UK Defence Force, where do you stop? How much do you justify? Do you justify that it's okay to kill military people, to set fire to buildings for places that actually work in this field? I'm sorry, but you did this to yourself. You basically made yourself out to be complete and total thugs and terrorists. And the UK government and the UK people will not stand for it. Sorry. Not sorry. This is Jason for VRchat channel. That was fun.